Everybody say hello to our audience.
Hey!
Hello. We want to welcome you back again to our family, the Daniel 8. And we are the Daniel 8 family. This week, in our midweek video, we asked you, our audience, 8 questions.
That's right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
8 questions, and we want to say thank you. Thank you
guys.
to all of you who took the time to reply back. And today we are coming back to you with all the answers to our questions.
Question number 1. What do you like about the Daniel's 8 family and why?
So, Tamara Nagam, both Tamara Nagam and Zan Shalesha said that they love the realness.
Do you mean the wrong number?
Yeah. Sorry about the pronunciation, guys. I'm not too good with the names. But they both said they like the realness of our videos. So thanks guys. Petronella Shalesha said that she likes the way that we encourage everyone on our platform. Farron Chime said that he loves the series as a whole. Thanks, Farron. Toyin said that she loves the consistency of our uploads. And Anna Mapani said that she loves that we're very real and authentic. An Anonymous actually said that she likes our bond regardless of the age within the family.
What don't you like about the Daniel's 8 family? Question number 2.
What don't you like? Zion said that there's nothing really to dislike, and I think Toyin also mentioned that as well. There's nothing to dislike within the family. Thanks, guys.
Oh, thanks,
Thank you very
guys.
much.
Mwah, mwah.
That's very good.
Question number 3. Who do you think is the funniest?
The answers to question number 3. Saiti Danieli said Ezekiel was a joker. Christina Senibel, not the greatest with names, apologies, said all of us. Toyin K said Elisha,
Oh yeah.
and TB said Ezekiel and Mum.
Oh, I told you. I'm the joker. I'm the joker. I said it back.
And then we got a response from an anonymous person who said Elisha. Question number 4. I was thinking, during this period of quarantine, lockdown, would you like to see more forfeit-based activities?
The answers to question number 4 are Zion Shalesha said yes, we should do more forfeit videos.
Oh, more
That's a
work,
good
more
idea.
work, more work.
We'll do that.
Okay.
Farron
Yeah.
Chime said we should do Jesus disciple quizzes.
Oh, nice one.
That's a good one.
Glorious Glow Empowerment said yes to forfeit videos.
Well, they like it.
Oh.
Question number 5. Who do you like the best?
Ooh, I like you, Nana. Okay, and I've got the answers to question number 5. So we have Tony K.A. who said, just as lovely as we all are,
Yeah.
I'll have to choose Bernice
Wendell.
Grace as the Bernice Grace as
What
the
about me,
guest.
man?
That's
What
what
about
Tony said. Look at her. And then we have Gemini Patel who said, you probably know my answer, and it's the same as you, Louise, as in the last video. So Gemini Patel is also saying Bernice Grace, and an anonymous one said favorite Bernice Grace. Full stop, standard. So no Bernice Grace. What about me?
Especially me.
There's 2 girls in this family, you know.
Question number 6. Would you like to see more videos weekly?
Answer number 6. Toyin said that more weekly videos would be fantastic.
Oh, okay, nice.
Not bad.
No, that's what I just said.
Question number 7. What would you like to know about my family? The Daniel A. family. And so many of you have sent so many questions. So we have Anna Mapani. That was the first question that was asked about having a video morning routine when school is back on. So I think I can answer that because I do the school run every morning. And in one word, what I can say, stress. Stressful.
Is what you're gonna see in the video, basically. That's what he's saying. It's coming for you, yeah. It's gonna come. That's what you're gonna see. Because that's what it is, being realistic.
Sometimes you tell some of them off, they don't get up, you have to make them get up and do what they need to do.
One wants their trousers stitched in the morning.
You have to look at the time, you have to run with the time.
The other one can't find their shoe in the morning.
Okay, that's the
Sometimes when you come out on time, you got traffic.
Oh, the jumper's lost, or it's really dirty. It's got all the dinner from school yesterday.
So, but there's some morning where everything just runs smoothly.
Oh, what about the pencil case? Can't find the pencil case.
I don't have
The
a
bag,
case.
the school bag, the lunch bag. Okay,
Wow.
okay.
I don't have a lunch bag
So
either.
you'll see all that in your video. Next.
Anyway, the second question is Karen Chileshi. What do you kids love about mom and dad? Samuel, what would you say?
My mom is my mom. I love her. So, obviously, she's the best mom in the world I can ever ask for. My dad, obviously, I'm growing. I'm 16, so he's literally the man figure. He's directing me to become the man he is today.
Thank you. Azar.
There's a lot I could say really. If I could just break it down pretty much, they're very resilient, as I don't think a lot of people see how hard it is to have 6 children and have people look up to them in such a way. But yeah, it's just a lot of love.
Sweet.
That's cool.
Well, so
Ezekiel, quick.
they're a bit too much to describe, but they're caring, loving. My mum's very beautiful. My dad's very cool.
Okay. Elisha,
Thank you.
what would you say?
Malachi.
What do you like
It's
about your mom and dad?
You missed out Malachi.
It doesn't matter. You go.
Well, to be honest, they're perfect, and like the reason why I'm saying that is like the game I wanted for Christmas. They got me like that one day. And my dad, I think he's really strong, and that he can do a lot of stuff like with music.
Elisha, good. Malachi,
Well, my mum, she's always there for me, caring and everything. My dad, he's strong, and anyone who comes against him, he always be ready. And well, both of them are always there for me whenever I need them.
is it how you see me? Yeah?
Yes.
Really? I didn't know that.
My dad is
Davina, what would you like to say? What do you love about your mom and dad? What do you like about mom?
She's about to talk.
Okay.
You love them so much. Why? Speak up.
Because from yesterday in the night, Dad gave Mum a flower.
So Isabella Jima, if I said it right, this is a question for Louise. How do you balance being a mom and work?
Oh my goodness. This one is it's a big one, yet it's really straightforward for me. For me, it takes a lot of planning. I have to consistently plan. Like sometimes I've gone to places doing stuff, and I'm at that place, but in my head I'm already thinking, okay, so when I get home I need to do this, I need to do that for that one, and I need to, and these are the kind of things which, you know, most of the times my husband is like, oh, you need to stop sometimes and just do what you need to do for you and this, but it's not easy because, I mean, come on, I'm thinking for 8, because I'm thinking for all of them, 7 of them, but I'm thinking for myself as well, you know, so it's a lot of planning, consistent planning and readjusting as well, because you can see their ages. I constantly have to readjust because something has happened. I planned it this way, I can't go that way because this and that has happened and all sorts. So it's just, yeah, being on top of the game. That's what I would say.
Good. Tiffany Lucy, what is your favorite or worst thing about being firstborn, secondborn, or thirdborn? Should we go again round style? Samuel, being the firstborn, he's the firstborn.
Obviously, as the oldest, that the pressure's on. Everyone knows. Like, I'm sure all
You
the
think
older, all the older children can agree.
You haven't seen pressure yet,
The
bro.
pressure's on. Like, you're obviously like you're the role model for everyone. Yeah, the trendsetter as well. I mean, like most of the clothing is from you guys. But most of the clothing.
Azar,
I think it's quite good to be the second, because like in terms of education wise, it's quite helpful to have someone do something successful before you, because then you can learn from how they went wrong and stuff like that, and you can do even better. And then also with us, with the 6 of us here, I can help our younger ones, our siblings.
Correct.
okay. Ezekiel,
Well, I don't really know what to say, but being the middle child, I can like experience like the older side of people and the younger side as well.
oh, okay. That's how you feel. Yeah? Alright. What about you, Malachi?
Me being the 4th, I just like that I'm not the person who has to take the most responsibility every time. And well, the thing I don't like about being the 4th is nothing really.
What a dislike.
We're doing pretty
They're
well.
quite annoying.
Okay.
There you are.
Elisha,
Yeah.
what about you?
Told you.
Being the last boy.
The reason why I like being the last boy is that I'm the youngest of the boys, and that I can just learn more. And the thing I don't like is that nothing really.
What about you, Davina? What do you like about being the only girl?
They look after me.
They all look after you. Oh, that's
very
sweet.
good. So let's move on really. Tiffany Lucy also asks our favorite outing, show, movies, or holiday.
For the outing. There only has to be one. Zambia.
Zambia. Hey.
And our favorite movie as a family is
Transformers!
Yeah, we've seen all of them together.
Transformers.
And what was the third one? So was that it?
What about show or outing?
We like to watch other families as well. When it comes to YouTube, we like to watch other families which are like similar to ours, you know, with the 6 kids as well, and you know, like yeah, but I like the Grimwades. The Grimwades, because they're a Christian family like us, and they've got 6 kids like us. So I really like the Grimwades are number 1 for me. Yeah.
Oh, that's very good. Let's move on. The next question. Zewani Zulu. Back in time, did you both wanted a big family?
I always wanted 4 kids, and when we met, we agreed on 4. We had the
kids,
4,
yeah.
and then but then God multiplied, and which is
And
good.
surprised us.
Surprised us. That's it.
And I came.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
Madam.
yeah.
Oh, I love you too, Nana.
So we have here also Mark Alive Show said you are our modern wonder. And would you have more kids if you had your way? I thought I had said something about that. What did I say?
If
I
I
said
had my
sorted.
way.
I said sorted.
That's him. On my part, I can say if I had my way, honestly, yes, I would. I put on my hand and I say yes, and I love brand new babies, the smell of them. Oh, love. So yes, I would.
Anyway, next question. Toy KA says, how do you manage to have quiet time and favorite things you like to do?
Yeah, with quiet times, I think we can say two quiet times. There's a quiet time which we have as the parents, which we've got a war room or a prayer room that we have. So we go in there early in the morning before the kids rise and that. But as a family, we tend to have predominantly it's more evenings, isn't it, than mornings. We do mornings as well, but when we do actually decide to finish after hubby's back from work, I'm back, you know, and with the children are coming back from school. So we're talking on normal, not during lockdown. So yeah, we get together as a family before bedtime and just share the word and worship together and all that. That's our quiet time together.
And favorite thing you like to do?
My favorite, you know, which I know everyone likes as a family as well, is when we actually just say we're going to get up really extremely early in the morning, prepare foods and drinks and that, put it in the boot and just drive. Like, we haven't planned exactly where we're going, but we just drive along the coast and just, you know, and then, you know, maybe stop by the beach or something, or a hotel, sleep over, and whatever, you know, like just going out and driving, the longest drive ever. Yeah.
Grace Chileche, what made you choose your children's name and meaning?
The first one, Samuel. Samuel, the meaning of Samuel means asked of God. And clearly, just as the name suggests, he was asked of God. I couldn't conceive to start with, so I used to cry. Every monthly I was crying my eyes out, just like Hannah. So Samuel. Isaiah means Yahweh is salvation. With Isaiah, I was reading the book of Isaiah a lot during my time of being pregnant with him, you know, and looking at how, you know, Jesus would come as a savior. So of course the Isaiah. Ezekiel means God will strengthen. So during the time I was pregnant with Ezekiel again, the reigning song in our church at that time was Days of Elijah. And verse 2, it says, dry bones becoming as flesh. I was really intrigued by that. I always used to imagine this army rising up and fighting and really being victorious, and the God that we serve truly. And I just loved that, you know, the strength, you know, in that name. Malachi means my messenger. We were dealing with a lot of finances and learning how to tithe and do offerings, and you know, so each name is really in that. And then we also wanted prophets, mind you. We knew definitely they have to be prophets. After Samuel, each one had to be a prophet. Elisha means my God is my salvation. When we were pregnant with Elisha, during that time in church, believe it or not, the pastor that was leading our church at that time prophesied to the church saying the women would fall pregnant, you know, and there'll be an Esther that will be born. And I was saying amen for every other woman, me not knowing that I was going to conceive, surprisingly, with our Elisha. So while I carried the bump, it was called Esther for over half the pregnancy time. We called the bump Esther. And it dawned to me to say, okay, what if this child is a boy? So I decided to stick with the E, but of course the prophet's name. So not Elijah, but Elisha, because it's a double portion. Lastly, Divina.
Yeah.
Divina means divine or heavenly. Come on, she's divine, she's heavenly. But while she was in the womb, my husband got that name while praying. And you know, I know everyone knows I call her Bernice Grace. Bernice meaning victory, and Grace, the grace of God. So we look at it as the divine grace of God. That's what we have for all the names. I think that's all of them. Yeah.
That's it. I think that's covered. So we have also Buffer Lane, What have you been able to do during quarantine and not being able to do during normal routine?
For me, to be honest, my really big cry since I started working was just not being. I didn't feel I was given 100% to my calling as a mother, as a wife, as that means indoors. I'm talking indoors, like the cleaning, the cooking. It was so hard, so hard. So just being able to even wash a full thing of dishes, a sink of dishes, has been amazing to me. To be honest, to do that, clean up the floors and wash up some. I haven't washed the clothes, so I won't touch that. I've ordered it, but I haven't washed it. Cleaning up the house, cleaning up my own bedroom. It's just been something, and to pray together a lot more, like practically every day we've had a time together to pray. That has been amazing.
So the last question is from AJ Alan Jerome Reader, which I will ask Louise to read the question.
He said, how is it you always look so clean, cut, honest, and one strong unit as a family? You always look absolutely gorgeous. Wendell, you're one very lucky, successful man. Your wealth is in your family. Such a strong, devoted unit, and always 100 upfront and genuine. I always consider you all as an extended family.
Oh wow.
Thank you very much for that, AJ.
Thank you for that, AJ.
How do we stay one strong unit?
Mum brought this slogan into our family. A family that prays together, stays together.
That's right. That's key.
Let's not forget question 8 though, guys.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Obviously it wasn't really a question, but I want to just give you guys a shout out. Obviously we're over 200 subs now from the last video recording. I'm proud of you guys, but the goal is obviously 500 guys. We can get there. We did put a little challenge at the end for the eyebrows to be gone with this guy. 500 subs guys, and I promise you that's gonna happen, yeah?
Yeah.
The Daniel 8.